Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Linda, and welcome to day 7 of the 30-day Vinyasa challenge. And if you joined me yesterday, you know that we were preempted by rain because I was outside, and I was not taking that chance today since there were severe thunderstorm warnings in the area. So we're indoors again today. We're going to start in a comfortable seat. Closing the eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, sigh it out. Another deep inhale. And sigh. One more time, all the way up to the top, holding it for 2, 1, and slowly letting it all out. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Just taking a few moments to quiet the mind, calm the spirit, and ground the body through the sits bones. Breathing in your natural breath rhythm. In and out. With each exhale, feeling the shoulders releasing a little bit more. Feeling any tension in the neck, letting go. Maybe sitting up a tiny bit taller. Two more breaths this way. And then bring your hands up to your heart center, choosing an intention for your practice. Let it be something positive. Self-love, self-acceptance, peace, gratitude. Whatever serves you today, letting go of what doesn't. Bringing those thumbs to that third eye, planting that intention there. Inhaling here. And then exhale, releasing the hands up to the sky, letting those eyes flutter open, and then scooping your hands down to the earth, letting the fingers touch the earth, tenting the palms up, leaving the fingers there, chin down to the heart. Inhale it up to the sky. Exhale back to the heart. A few more times this way. Inhale up. And exhale. Last time this way. Bringing your hands onto your knees, sitting up nice and tall. Hinge forward for trunk rolls to the right. Rolling that spine away. Bringing that heart down to the earth as you come forward. Last time around in this direction, and when it feels right, reversing those circles. Working with your breath. Last time around, pausing with your heart at center near the earth. Come up onto the fingertips. Slide the fingers away, stretching those arms nice and long for a forward fold, releasing that lower back, letting the head and shoulders hang, pressing the palms, and sliding it back in. Fingers face the bum, we're going to go into a back bend, draw the shoulder blades together, heart up toward the sky, dropping the head back. Coming up onto those knees, pressing those hips up and forward, and lowering it down, changing the cross, hands on the knees, and trunk rolls to the right. And changing directions. Pausing next time your heart is near the earth. Onto the fingers, sliding them away, lengthening those arms nice and long. Lifting up, pressing the bum back, and dropping the head and shoulders. And rock it side to side, stretching one side of the lower back and then the other. And sliding the hands back in, bringing behind you. Fingers face the bum, dropping the head back, shoulder blades together. And rolling up onto those knees, pressing those hips up and forward. Lowering down, coming into cobbler's pose, clasping the hands around the feet. Heart forward, shoulders back, and butterfly those knees. Coming to stillness, pressing that heart forward, back, as far as you can go, and then folding down over the feet. Releasing that back, releasing the shoulders, let them go. Let the head hang loosely. And rolling it up. Bringing the legs out in front. Windshield wiper those feet, walking the flesh away from your sits bones. Reaching up tall, heart up toward the sky, and then folding it forward. Inhale, lengthen. And fold. Lengthen. And fold. And one more time, lengthen. And fold. And dragging the hands up the legs, hands by the hips, bringing the feet nice and wide, windshield wiper the knees. Pressing them down on each side. Warming up the hips. Bringing both knees over to the right, lifting that right foot and stacking it on top of the left. Walking the hands closer to the bum. And press into the hands and turning your torso to the left. Feeling that left hip stretching out. And releasing that. Windshield wipering over to the left. Same thing, stacking the left foot on top of the right. Pressing the palms near the bum and rotating toward the right. And releasing that, coming into tabletop. Working with cat-cow here, dropping the belly, gazing up, inhale. Exhale, rounding it away. Inhale. And exhale. Keep working with your breath. Two more times, both directions. And next time your back is arched, bring those feet, knees nice and wide and sink it back. For wide-legged child's pose, wiggle the belly between the thighs, press the bum back. And maybe rolling the forehead on the mat. Coming to stillness, bringing the hands behind the back. Reaching for your heels. Sitting up a little bit, lengthening and folding back down. Shoulders are down and back. And feel that stretch on the top of the shoulders and the back of the neck, side of the neck. And release, clasping the hands together behind the back and pressing the knuckles toward the heels. Shoulder blades come together and maybe pressing those knuckles toward the sky. Really roll those shoulders back. And release, pressing the palms. And coming back into your tabletop. Walking the hands 2 inches forward. We're going to drop the hips forward. Coming into modified cobra, roll the shoulder blades together. And press it back for child's pose. Coming forward again for modified cobra. And back, child's pose. One more time, back into modified cobra. Really pop that heart up toward the sky. And press it back for child's pose. Bringing it up to your table. Curl the toes. And pressing up into your first down dog. Pressing that right heel down. Pausing there. And then the left. And pausing. And walk your dog. And press those shoulders back. Coming to stillness. Press the shoulders back towards your shins, up onto those toes. Really lift those heels high and lower them down, up onto the toes. Pressing that tailbone toward the sky, lower the heels onto the toes. Staying on the left toes, raising that right foot up. And pointing those toes toward the sky, really straightening and reaching both legs up. And lower that foot down onto the right toes and reaching that left foot up. Really lengthening and reaching. And lower it down. Press those heels down onto the toes. Bend the knees, hop it up. Forward fold. Separate your feet. Inhale halfway, lengthen that spine and fold it down. Bend the knees and ragdoll here. Gentle sway side to side. And place the hands on the feet. Bend the knees and roll it up. Stacking the vertebrae one at a time. At the top, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. 2 more times. Up, back and down. Again, last time. Leaving it there, coming into Tadasana. Feet are hips distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. Puff that heart up. Reach the fingers toward the earth. Really press those fingers away. Lengthen your arms as long as possible. And then reaching your head toward the sky. Maybe coming up onto those toes. Lifting up, using that core. Inhaling here. And releasing, reaching those arms up and back. Press the hips forward, open the heart, and swan dive. Fingertips halfway, and fold it down, bend the knees, and reverse that swan. Reach it back. And exhale to the heart, reach it up. Open that heart, keep opening, and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, reverse it, all the way up. Reach it back. Keep reaching back. And exhale, hands to the heart. With the thumbs, reach it back. Open the heart, keep opening, and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, stepping back into down dog. Come up onto the toes. Crouch the dog. Lift it up and press. Onto the toes, crouch that dog, really sink back low. Up onto the toes and press. 1 more time, crouch that dog. Onto the toes, press the heels. Lift up onto the toes and hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. And fold 1 more time, halfway. And fold, wrap the arms around the back of your legs. Elbows in the back of the knees, fingers face the heels, and then draw your elbows up, drawing yourself closer. Shift your weight toward your toes. Really fold yourself in half. Bend the knees, hands on top of the feet, roll it up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, reach it up. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, hopping back to down dog. Press the shoulders back. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. And fold. Bend the knees. Roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale it up. Open the heart. And swan dive. Fingertips. And fold back to down dog. Press it back. Onto the toes. Crouch the dog. Hop it up. Forward fold. Halfway. And fold. And roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. And exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, reach it up. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips. Fold down, back down dog. Press it back onto the toes, crouch that dog. Hop it up. Forward fold, halfway. And fold, bend the knees, roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Take a deep breath here. Inhale up and back. Open that heart and swan dive. Fingertips. Fold it down, coming back with the right foot for warrior one. Really sink it low. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior, wrapping that right arm around your back. Keep extending that warrior. And back to warrior two. Side angle. Reaching it up. And maybe wrapping it around your back. Reach it up, extend it forward. Bring it back into warrior two. Nice job, back hand to meet the front, rolling up that back heel. Stepping up to the top, hands to the heart. Inhale up, open the heart, and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, left foot back for warrior one. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior, wrapping the left arm around your back. And keep extending. And into warrior two. Coming into side angle. And wrapping that left arm around your back. Roll that heart toward the sky. Reach it up, extend it forward. Back to warrior two. Back hand meet the front. And stepping it up. Hands to the heart. Reach it up. Open it up. And dive. Fingertips. Fold it down, stepping back to plank. Squeezing those thighs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. And resetting your dog. Up onto the toes. And lower the heels, press the shoulders back. Onto the toes. Press it down and back. Onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. And fold. Reverse. Reach it back. Hands to the heart, reach it up and back. Open. And swan. Fingertips halfway. Folding it down, stepping back to plank. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. Press those shoulders back. Raise that right foot up to the sky. Make ankle circles here. Working that core, that upper body strength, the balance. And reversing those circles. Coming to stillness, bend the knee and fire hydrant. Really raising that right knee up to the sky. Straightening it back out. And swing the foot outside of your right hand for high lizard. Stretching those hip flexors back into three-legged. And forward again. Stretching and back to three-legged. Really press it back. Going for 6. That's 3. That's 4. 2 more. Last one. And when you press back to down dog, really press back and lower that foot down. Inhale onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold, halfway. And fold, reverse it, reach it back. Hands to the heart, lift it up and back. Open and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, press the palms, hop it back, plank. And holding plank for 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into down dog. Press the shoulders back, lift that left leg up to the sky. And ankle circles here. Reverse those circles. Come to stillness, bend that knee, fire hydrant. And extend that leg. And coming into those lizard lunges here, outside of that left foot, drop that hip back into three-legged, press it back. Going for 6. That's 2. 3. Halfway there. 4. 5. 1 more. You got this. Press it back. Lower the heels. Press those shoulders back onto the toes. Crouch the dog, hop it up. Forward fold. Halfway, lengthen. And fold, wrap the arms around the legs. Pull yourself in nice and close. Hands on top of the feet, roll it up. Roll those shoulders. Reach it up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Nice deep breath here. Reach it up and back. Open up that heart. And swan dive. Fingertips. Fold it down. Stepping that right foot back, warrior 1. And warrior 2. Coming into side angle. Reaching that right arm up. And then extending that side angle, bringing that left hand inside the left foot. Roll that heart open. Really roll that heart toward the sky. And then clasp your hand around your ankle. Straighten the front leg for triangle. Press your left palm. You're going to step back into side plank. Really pike those hips up. Good, roll it down. Pressing back to down dog. And here we're going to come into down dog twists. So twisting, working, really squeezing in those abs and trying to turn onto the side of our foot. Working those obliques. Keeping those hips lifted. 2 more. Last one, coming back to down dog. Inhale onto the toes, crotch it, hop it up. Forward fold. Halfway. And fold, roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Lift it up and back. Hands to the heart, deep breath here. Our heart rate should be up by now. Not quite high enough. Inhale, reach it up. Open the heart and fingertips. And fold, stepping back to plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, going through your flow. And back into down dog. Onto the toes, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Fold it down, reverse. Reach it back. Hands to the heart. Reach it up and back. Open. Swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, left foot back, warrior 1 on this side. And opening to warrior 2. We're going to repeat that series on this side. And reversing that warrior. Back into warrior 2, coming into side angle. Reaching it up. And extend that side angle, bringing the right hand inside of the right foot. Press the palm, roll that hip and shoulder up. Clasp the hand onto the right ankle, straighten that leg. Your triangle. And then press the palm, stepping it back to side plank. Really pike those hips up. Rolling it down and pressing back to down dog. And coming into those twists here. Twisting onto the side feet. So we're going to keep our hips forward. Really twisting those legs. Feeling it in the obliques. 2 more each side. Last one. Back to down dog, onto the toes, hop it up. Forward fold, halfway. Lengthen that spine, fold it down, wrap it behind the legs, draw yourself in. And hands on the feet, roll it up. Roll the shoulders, lift it up and back. Hands to the heart, taking a nice deep breath here. Maybe towel off or a little drink break. And another breath. Back to the top of our space. Lifting it up and back. Open that heart. Keep opening. Keep opening. Clasp the hands. Draw the shoulder blades together. Raise the heart toward the sky and then back bend here from the shoulder blades up. Pressing those knuckles toward the earth. A little bit further. And lifting up. Reach it back and swan dive. Fingertips. And fold, coming back into plank. We're going to lower down onto our forearms. For forearm plank, clasping the hands together. And really squeezing those thighs. And then turning the hips. Working those side abs, that core. And bringing it back to dolphin, walking those feet in. And pressing the heels down. Nice stretch for the Achilles and the hamstrings. Press those shoulders back. Coming up onto your hands, one at a time. Back into down dog. Onto the toes, hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Fold it down. And roll it up. Roll the shoulders. Reach it up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Nice deep breath. Top of our space. Just need a little bit more room here. We're going to come into tree on the right. Actually, warrior 4. So plant your left foot. Inhale the right knee up to the belly. Flex that foot. Press it out. That's warrior 4. Bring it back in. Back to warrior 3. Reach it out. Extend. Back to the belly. Press it out. And back to warrior 3. Bring it forward. Press it out. Back to warrior 3. Reach and press. And back to the front. Press it out. Warrior 3. Reach. And then we're coming into half moon. So planting your hand on your block on the left-hand side. Yes, I have a table here, so I was able to cheat a little bit. Placing your right hand on your right hip and rolling it open to the right. Lifting that back leg up in line with your hip. Have a nice straight line, pressing that heel away, and maybe raising that arm up to the sky. And if you feel steady enough, bending that back knee and binding here. Pressing the foot up and away, maybe rolling the heart toward the sky. And maybe coming into a double bind if you like, coming up onto the knuckles or the fingertips. Engage the side body, press the heel away really hard. I'm gonna try, I don't know if it's in my practice today. We'll all find out together. And no. Good try though, good save. And bringing it back to the top of our space, moving the block to the right-hand side. I actually have 2 half blocks, I think they're 2/3 blocks, and I taped them together because they're not as stable as a full block on their own. Hands to the heart. And we're going to come into warrior 4 on the left. Bringing that left knee up to the belly, flexing the foot. Press that heel away. Bring it back in, warrior 3. To the front. Press it out. Back, warrior 3. To the front. Press it out. Back, warrior 3. And one more time. Press it out. To the back. Warrior 3. Bringing the right hand to the block. And opening to the left. Lifting that heel up in line with your hip. And adding that arm if you feel steady enough. Bind, pressing that foot up and away, the knee up and away. And if you want to try a double bind here, nope, not in my practice today. Bringing it to the front, roll those ankles. Hey, every day is different. Accepting where you are is part of the practice. And roll the left ankle and the other way. Good job. Okay. At the top of our space, hands to the heart, reach it up and open and dive. Fingertips and fold. Coming into gorilla, we're going to lift our left toes and slide our hand with the back of the hand against the mat, fingers underneath so that the toes are up on the wrist, and lift our right foot and slide our right hand underneath, bending the arms. And coming nice and low. Inhale up, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine, fold it down. Inhale, straighten the arms, fold it down, bend the elbows. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, fold the elbows. Last time, lengthen and fold the elbows. Slide one hand out, press the palm, then the other. Bring the feet max distance apart. Press that right palm under the face. We're going to twist and open to the left. And really reach. Press into that right hand so you can twist all the way to the left. And release that hand down under your face. And twist it open to the right and really press into that left palm so you can open up all the way to the right. And bringing it back underneath your face. Bring those feet back to hips distance, halfway. Press that crown forward. And fold, stepping back into down dog. We're gonna raise that right foot up to the sky. Knee to elbow. Press it back. 3 more times. Each time you come back, make sure to squeeze that glute. Last one. And extend. We're going to come into our side arm balance here, Vinyasa. So bringing that knee up on the bicep. Bringing that left elbow underneath the hip and hinging forward. And lifting our feet off the earth. And bringing it back to down dog. Good job. Inhaling, left foot up to the sky. And knee to elbow. Press it back. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Press it back. Now swinging that knee up on your bicep. This is my harder side, so I actually come into a lunge. Bring my elbow underneath that hip joint, and then press my foot forward. And coming back into down dog when you're ready. Walk that dog. Right foot up to the sky. Bend that knee, fire hydrant. And we're going to flip our dog here. And reaching forward overhead. And 6 crunches. Last one. And flip it back. And really reach that leg up. Come up onto the left toes. And then bend the right knee and bring your heel toward your head. Extend it all up. Lower that heel. And swing it through. Warrior 1 on the right. Reach it up. Good job. Warrior 2. And reversing that warrior. And coming into extended side angle, bringing that hand all the way down to the earth. Shoulder and knee touch, and rolling it open. Maybe we bind, bringing our right shoulder underneath our right knee, clasping the hands. Roll the heart towards the sky. And if you have Bird of Paradise in your practice, or you're working on it, scooching that back foot forward, coming up onto the right toes and lifting up on the left. Flexing that foot once you get some air time. Opening that heart once you're mostly up. And pointing those toes up toward the sky. Open that heart. And bringing it down to your side angle. Reaching it up. Rolling it down for high lizard. Rocking forward and back. Stepping the left foot forward for Malasana. Hands to heart center. Swaying side to side. Opening those hips and the Achilles. Press the shoulder blades together. Lift that heart up and press the tailbone forward. So you don't want to be like this. Reach that heart forward. And the crown toward the sky. Press the palms. Toes forward. Roll it up. Roll the shoulders at the top. Reach it up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Reach it up. Open that heart up and dive. Fingertips. And fold back into down dog. Pressing those heels down. Pressing the shoulders back. Raising that left foot up to the sky. And fire hydrant. And flipping the dog, hitting the dog. Tap and down, raising that left arm up and forward. And 6 crunches here. One more for 6. Flipping it back. 3-legged. Point those toes toward the sky. Press the shoulders back. Then come up onto the right toes. And then bend the left knee, bringing the sole toward the head. And lower it down. And swing it through. Warrior 1 on this side. And warrior 2. And reversing that warrior. And coming into extended side angle. Again on this side. Rolling it open. And maybe coming into a bind, lowering that shoulder in front of the knee. Hands through and reaching the right arm over. Clasping the fingers, pressing the heart toward the sky. And then working on your bird of paradise, tapping that back foot up. Coming onto the left toes. Lifting it up on the right. Open that heart once you're up. And point those toes to the sky. Really lift up through the heart. Nice job. Then the knee coming back into side angle. Press the palm. Reaching it up. And then rolling it down, lizard inside that front foot. Rocking it forward and back. And then we're going to step our right foot forward for Malasana again. Swing side to side. Maybe we come up onto the toes, lifting up, pressing the palms inside, elbows inside the knees, pressing the palms together, pressing the shoulder blades together. Tuck that tailbone forward, strengthening the calves and the ankles, the toes. Lower down if you need to, and bringing it all down. Pressing that left palm, reaching that right arm up. Opening the heart. And reaching it overhead to the side. Keep reaching. Bringing it back under the face. Press the palm, lift that left arm up. And extend. So you feel it in the ribs, you're stretching those obliques. And pressing the palms, toes forward, rolling it up. Roll the shoulders at the top, lifting it up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good job, lifting it up and back. Open the heart and swan dive. Fingertips and fold. Stepping back into plank. For 3, 2, 1, go through your flow. And meeting back in down dog. Walk your feet mat's distance and then walk your hands back between your feet. Inhale halfway and fold it down, wrap the arms around your knees. And draw yourself closer. Shift your weight towards your toes. I'm going to come sideways on my mat so I can open up even wider. Really fold down. Coming on to the fingertips, flat back. And fold. So your heels are out more than your toes right now for balance and for alignment on the knees. Sorry, sweat in the eyes. And we're going to walk the hands to the right. Take the left hand outside of the right ankle and draw your face towards your shin and reach that right hand up. Wrap it around your back, maybe finding that front left pocket. And releasing that bind, walking it to center. Coming on to the fingertips. Flat back and folding it down, walking it to the left. Right hand outside of that left ankle. Drawing your face to the shin and reaching that arm up. Maybe wrapping it around your back. Raising that arm up. Bringing it back down, walking it to center. Flat back, hands on the hips. Pressing into the feet, coming up. Flat back. Heel toe the feet in. Shaking them out. Giving the hips a little wiggle. Maybe circular motion. And reversing those hip circles. Coming back to the front of our space. Press the palms and sit back to down dog. We're going to do some burpees here. Just to finish with a nice strong heart rate. So you want to be halfway between down dog and plank. So that's right about here. And we're going to hop our feet halfway to our hands. Come up into chair. Thrust our hips forward. Press it back into chair. Press the palms and hop it back. Hop it forward and just keep going. Going to go for 10. Go at your own pace. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, almost there. 10, and press back into down dog. Walk that dog. Come up onto the toes, crouch the dog, hop it up, and take a seat. Cross the ankles and roll it back. Letting it all go once you hit the floor. And now it's yogi's choice for an inversion or back bend. You can do bridge, waterfall, wheel, forearm balance, headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, supported shoulder stand. Anything that works for you, tripod, as long as those feet are above the heart. I'm going to come into a couple bridges to release the lower back, pressing up, and reaching the hands. And lowering it down. I'm going to attempt wheel today. My arms have the strength. And you keep working on whatever you're working on. This is your playtime. And once you're done, coming back on your back, bringing those feet up to the sky for waterfall, or you can keep working on your inversion as long as your feet are inverted. And if you chose waterfall, flinging the toes away. Or if you're in shoulder stand, you can do that as well. And flex feet. Point the toes. And flex ankle circles. And reversing. Curl the toes. Spread them nice and wide. And let's all come in to happy baby. Reaching for those arches. Taking your time getting into this position, into this posture. Stacking the ankles over the knees. Grabbing the arches and just rocking side to side. As one shoulder comes up, wiggle it down away from the ears and the other. Rolling that lower back, nice massage there. We're actually going to roll up into a seated position, bend the right knee, right shin in front of our face. Bring our left leg behind us, nice and long, and we're going to come into pigeon here. If you need to come into pigeon a different way, feel free to work your pigeon your way, to do you. You do you. And bringing those hands back by the hips. Rolling side to side, squaring those hips. Having that heart up, drawing the shoulder blades together. Lengthen that lower spine and folding it down. Walking the hands out in front and coming into a relaxed pigeon. Making sure that that front foot is flexed if it's out further than your hip. You want a little deeper stretch on the outside of that right hip. Curl the back toes and press forward. And that's really going to stretch this here. Lifting up, clearing that shin, and then coming back down. Walking the hands back up. Bending the left elbow. The hand is now by your right knee. And we're reaching the right arm up. And wrap it around your back. Try to hook onto those front toes. You might have to wiggle the foot closer to your hip. And release that bind, maybe bending that back knee, reaching for the ankle. And drawing, remember, shoulders back and down. Don't bring it up here. And then squeezing that leg in for a nice quad stretch there. If you want to wiggle, bring it back up. Wiggle that foot into your elbow. Oh, wrong side, sorry. Changing arms, bringing the right hand in front of the right knee. Now reaching back with your left hand. Sitting up and wiggling that foot into the elbow. Turning forward and maybe binding here. You might have to tuck that right foot into the hip and really puff that heart forward. And releasing. Pressing the palms, curl the back toes up into three-legged. Stretch that hip out and press the foot down. Raising the left foot up and swinging the left knee to the left wrist. Adjusting your foot wherever you need for pigeon on this side. Just wiggling that right foot to the back. Rock side to side, bringing your hands by your hips. Getting those hips square, open. Little back bend. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then hinge forward at the hips. Clearing that ankle and that shin and just let it go. And if you want a deeper stretch again, curling those back toes and pressing forward. Lifting up, lengthening that lower back. And then folding it back down. You'll feel that stretch deeper in that left hip. And walking the hands back in. Bending the right elbow. Bringing the arm parallel with your left shin. Raising that left arm up. Wrapping it around the back and reaching for those left toes. Really roll that heart toward the sky. And release, bringing the left arm in front of your shin, reaching that right arm up and back toward your right ankle. Maybe coming up on your palm, wiggling that foot into your elbow, turning your hips forward, maybe tucking that left foot into the hip. Take a turn forward a little bit deeper. And maybe binding with your left arm behind your head, finding those fingers. This is a beautiful stretch in that hip flexor on the right. And releasing. Curling the back toes, caressing the palms, stepping back into three-legged. Walking the hands forward and coming onto your back again. Rolling it back and letting it go. Stretching those arms up above your head. Stretching the feet away, north to south. Nice big stretch. Maybe rolling the hips side to side. Bringing those knees up to the belly, giving yourself a hug. Rocking back and forth. Making circles with those knees. Releasing that lower back. Great practice today. You did a good job. Reverse those circles. You can congratulate yourself. Feel proud. Showing up. And completing day 7 of the 30-day challenge. Working on you. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Point the toes away. Shoulders down. Opening it up. And releasing the feet to the base of the spine, letting the knees fall out to the side. Reaching the arms up overhead, grasping opposite elbows. Finding bound angle. Just breathing in and sighing it all out. Bringing the knees back into the belly. Airplaning the arms out, dropping them over to that right elbow. Gaze over the left. Right hand on the left thigh. Encouraging a deep twist. Just breathing into that left side body. Lower back. Pressing the palms, bringing it back to your center, over to the left. Gaze to the right. Left hand on the right thigh. Again, encouraging a deeper twist. Press the palms, bring it back to center. Plant the left foot, reaching that right foot to the sky. Clasping your hands behind, drawing the leg closer, shoulders down. Just squeeze it in. And release, bending that knee. Standing left, same thing. Reaching the hands up, shoulders against the earth. And just draw that leg in closer. You might have to clear your rib cage. This leg is actually shaking. That's all that energy pumping through my body. All those beautiful endorphins. And then bringing our legs long on the mat. Hands down by the side, bringing the shoulder blades a little closer together. Letting those feet fall out to the side. Taking a nice deep breath in, closing the eyes. And sigh it all out. Another deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. One more time, deep breath in. Sigh it all out. Now you're going to bring yourself into a beautiful savasana. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to sit, lay there, and just breathe and be. Savoring the beautiful energy that that you've created for yourself today. The divine light in me sees, honors, and bows to that same light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. See you for practice tomorrow, day 8.